Erongo Talk viewers, Adam Hartman here, standing at the heart of Walvis Bay's political administration, the Walvis Bay Municipal Council. We are wishing you a very good day, and we will be bringing you the weather and the tides. We'll be bringing you some news, and also the highlights of the Napso athletics sports tournament that took place at Swakopmund over the weekend. So stay tuned. All right, now for the news. Last week we reported about the two dogs, a pit bull and a boer bull, that was stolen from their home at Ocean View at Swakopmund. After an investigation by the owner as well as the Swakopmund Neighborhood Watch, the one dog was found at somebody's house and was butchered. In the possession of a woman who was selling meat, kapana. So it came to light after a police investigation. This woman was taken in, and that she was in fact selling dog meat as kapana. She was not arrested though for theft, because she had in fact bought this dog from the alleged thieves, and her intentions were to sell the meat. She actually sold the dog meat for $5 a portion, and apparently there's a market for dog meat, according to the police. But the other dog has not been found yet. And so the Swakopmund Neighborhood Watch has put out a reward of $1,000 for anybody who can help find this dog again. We hope that it's still okay. The other incident that took place over the weekend, a very sad incident at Walvis Bay, Swakopmund, in which approximately 110 people were left out without homes, is that there was a fire that gutted approximately 23 shacks, and unfortunately one toddler, 3-year-old toddler, was killed in the inferno. Preliminary investigations suggest that a stove was left on inside one of the locked shacks. This caught fire, and the fire quickly spread, and it resulted in the tragedy. And then we have another crime incident in which a convicted car thief who actually hoodwinked the correctional facility officers at the Walvis Bay prison over the last week. This convicted thief, young man, about 25 years old, was sentenced to 12 years for stealing a car at Walvis Bay. And his sentence was in 2019. He appealed against it, but he lost the appeal. But last weekend, during another case, a case of money laundering and fraud, he managed to somehow, either with an accomplice or by himself, he managed to forge the appeal judgment to be in his favor. And somehow he emailed this forged judgment was emailed to the correctional facility stating that he won the appeal and that he should be released from prison. The correctional facility believed it and they released him. And so now the police are looking for this guy. So anybody who has any knowledge of where he can be found should please contact the nearest police station because he still needs to serve approximately 10 years for his crime. That is just some of the news that happened over the weekend. A lot of other things happened, and as I said early on, the Napso interview about the highlights that took place over the weekend is some good news, and so stay tuned.
Ons is in Swakopmund by die Vineta Stadion en dit is die eerste keer in 3 jaar wat ons dit kan aanbied. Dis die Coca-Cola Wimpy Napso atletiek byeenkoms en dis 'n heerlike voorreg om net weer hier te wees. Dit is soos die skoolkinders sal sê, sy laat ons by My Zone ook is 'n lekker vibe. By my is Somarie Kochrin. Somarie, jy is 'n onderwyseres hier by Prouet en julle is die gasheere.
Ja, dis reg en ons sien so uit om hierdie dag saam met julle te kan deel en dit te kan aanbied.
Ja, ek dink ons sien uit na atletiek uit die boonste rak uit. Ek het hier langs die pad toe wonder ek wie na wie kyk ons, watse skole kyk ons, dan weet ek ten minste GOtv, hulle het atlete laat hardloop dat dit bars. So ek dink daar gaan ons 'n paar goeie hekkie nommers en kort afstande sien en dan natuurlik moet ons seker maar nou nie misloop tog asseblief net nie verwap nie. Windhoek-Avies, hulle het lekker atlete hierdie jaar, ek het hulle al dopgehou. En hier by Prouet in die kus is gewoonlik 'n klomp lang asems mos.
O, verseker en ek sien daar's al 'n paar rekords gebreek, so ons sien uit om te sien wat vandag gaan gebeur.
Jy moet bly by ons. Ons gaan vir jou op hoogte hou vir die volgende 2 dae gaan ons jou op hoogte hou met die heerlike atletiek. Dit is lieflike weer. Ek dink die binnelanders juig want hulle gaan hardloop, hulle gaan suurstof hê baie daarvan. Ons is nou net weer terug by hier.
Well, we are joined in studio by the CEO of Napso, and that is Mr. Wouter Niehaus. Welcome.
Baie dankie.
Now, getting into the interview, you are the CEO. What is your involvement for some of the people that are watching that might not know what the role of the CEO is in Napso?
Ja, dit is alles. Nee, wat die belangrikste ding vir my is om te dink aan nuwe geleenthede vir ons privaat skole in Namibië. Dis regtig eintlik die belangrikste en dan om partners te kry wat dit saam met ons doen en dan die skole. Die skole is vir my na in die hart. Jy weet, ons kom al jare 28 jaar van ons kom al saam met mekaar. So om Napso te hê as 'n middel om hierdie skole meer geleenthede te gee en hulle kinders in 'n landjie soos ons in, dis maar wat ek as CEO doen. Dis nogal 'n handvol.
Okay. Now, before we get into the sponsorship aspect, how long have you been involved with Napso?
Amper my lewe lank. Ja, nee, dis al van, het was eers NAFCO gewees en toe is dit later verander die bewoording na Napso toe, maar dit is al van 1992 af is die privaat skole al aan die gang. En toe in so 2000 het hulle bymekaar gekom, die skoolhoofde, en toe het hulle 'n organisasie gestig wat mekaar help, sodat elkeen nie op sy eie moet begin en die planne wat klaar gemaak is, weer van vooraf moet uitdink en foute maak nie. En dit is waar Napso eintlik begin het. En toe het ons later gegaan en die woord NAFCO verander na Napso toe, Namibië se privaatskole organisasie wat dan nou enige privaatskool insluit. En op hierdie stadium is ons so 20 privaatskole oor die land. Ek kan eintlik moet reg sê daar's amper in elke skool, in elke dorp in hierdie land is daar 'n Napso privaatskool. En dis baie lekker, want as ons dan by mekaar kom, dan kuier daai ou van die verste suide saam met daai ou van die noordste noorde en dan is dit baie lekker as ons by mekaar is.
Waarskuwing vir almal nou. Hou die senuwees eers op. Jy het adrenalien gewees, nou is die senuwees eers op.
Dit voel amper asof daar 'n pak sla uitgedeel word nou.
Dis nou, daai een wat nou die eerste wegspring het, voel baie sleg. Dis gewoonlik die probleem. En dan is die senuwees gekraak, soos dit 'n baie goeie atleet was, dan is gewoonlik die probleem ons nou maar net die ou dingetjie het. Lyk my daar was meer as een gewees wat dalk te vinnig was. Hierdie ronde.
Maar almal kry nou 'n waarskuwing.
Almal kry 'n waarskuwing, een wat nou te vinnig wegspring, voor die skoot wegspring, word gediskwalifiseer ongelukkig. Maak die senuwees is 'n bietjie meer, so nou 'n paar keer diep asemhaal, elke paar springe spring. So seker maak die trekkies is daarin, nou kom hulle, nou is dit nou, sak hulle daar in die blokke, julle merk het, dit was die bevel gewees, afsitter, eens kyk, hulle is op, gereed, die skoot het geklap, wil maar die Meiburg baie stadig uit die blokke uit, kom ons kyk daar, daar is driekies wat mekaar dra, daar die baan 1, 2 en 3, baan 1, 2 en 3, dis die plekke waar hulle mekaar dra, lyk van Johanna Wibbling, sy het so bietjie van die voorsprong op hierdie stadium, inderdaad, en as dit is, dan sal sy net voor Kyla Rood van Prouet wees. Ek het so mooi vinnig kyk, dan lyk dit vir my soos, Kylan, nou is ek was dit nou, Isabel Hasenvloeg, miskien ja, Isabel Hasenvloeg, en dan dalk Kyla Rood en Kylan Clark, lyk vir my.
whatever case brought to us, we investigate that case. But I'm saying the due process means procedural fairness. Procedural fairness means every step that we take should be fair and within the prescription of the Constitution and the rights and freedoms of persons. The Constitution. That's why I am saying that do not expect us, when we come to us and report a case and we jump or we arrest, we first investigate and investigate thoroughly. And on that basis, I think people should have confidence in us. But we are saying do not also just come to us, report information to us that you think we just jump and start acting on your instructions. We simply investigate to clear the issue and to establish facts in the issue that are reported. And on that basis, I need to urge those that are coming to us, giving us information which they know that are not true, to just remember that we do investigate. And if you are willing to open a case that you know that there is no grounds for you to open a case, remember that you are taking an oath and you may be charged for perjury after our thorough investigations. And there is a market for those stolen items. But we are saying that if you are buying stolen properties and you are found in possession of stolen properties, those are criminal cases which you can be charged for. And I believe, or we suspect mostly some of the second-hand good dealers that are buying these stolen properties and are supporting the market to continue. We should be responsible. Imagine a person stealing the rail, the bridge rails, and then that person is also using that road. And you, as a person, is buying that particular or those properties without any regret. I do not know where we are going, but we should be responsible and care for our country as people that are living in this country.
Platz Amir is a landmark on the coastline of Namibia, a home to quality shops and quality restaurants, a select variety of fashion and food retailers, as well as banks, not to mention the pier with 36 luxury apartments and entertainment for the whole family. Find us at corner of Tabarat and Albatross Street, Vineta North, Swakopmund. Call us on 064 462 242. Visit platzamir.com.na or at Platz Amir on Facebook. Platz Amir, enhancing your coastal experience.
In Monday's weather report, for Walvis Bay, the sun will set 19 minutes past 7 and will rise 4 minutes past 7 on Tuesday. Walvis Bay will experience a maximum of 21 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 15 and a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius predicted for Tuesday. A southwest wind will prevail with a speed of 13 kilometers per hour. For Swakopmund, the sun will set 19 minutes past 7 and will rise 4 minutes past 7 on Tuesday. Swakopmund will experience a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 15 and a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius predicted for Tuesday. A southwest wind will prevail with a speed of 11 kilometers per hour. For Walvis Bay, the sun will set 20 minutes past 7 and will rise 5 minutes past 7 on Tuesday. Walvis Bay will experience a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 15 and a maximum of 20 degrees Celsius predicted for Tuesday. A south-southwesterly wind will prevail with a speed of 11 kilometers per hour. For Arandas, the sun will set 17 minutes past 7 and will rise 2 minutes past 7 on Tuesday. Arandas will experience a maximum of 26 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 14 and a maximum of 26 degrees Celsius predicted for Tuesday. A west-northwesterly wind will prevail with a speed of 11 kilometers per hour. For Usakos, the sun will set 15 minutes past 7 and will rise 7 o'clock on Tuesday. Usakos will experience a maximum of 31 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 15 and a maximum of 32 degrees Celsius predicted for Tuesday. A southwest wind will prevail with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. For Karibab, the sun will set 13 minutes past 7 and will rise 2 minutes to 7 on Tuesday. Karibab will experience a maximum of 30 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 15 and a maximum of 31 degrees Celsius predicted for Tuesday. A southwest wind will prevail with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. For Omaruru, the sun will set 13 minutes past 7 and will rise 2 minutes to 7 on Tuesday. Omaruru will experience a maximum of 30 degrees Celsius with a minimum of 14 and a maximum of 31 degrees Celsius predicted for Tuesday. A south-southwesterly wind will prevail with a speed of 9 kilometers per hour. And that was your Monday weather report.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, welcome to another exciting edition.
That brings us to the end of our today's Erongo Talk session. Thank you for joining us. For more on our news, what we spoke about and other news, go to our new website at erongo.com.na. Very colorful, very user-friendly website. You can also leave news tips at the below email address and telephone number. And you can also find us on social media platforms like Facebook and also our broadcasting platforms such as 102.com.na. So thank you for joining us again, and we'll see you next time.